name is Alexander Stojanovic, and if you are wondering what connects sports, business and advanced technology, let me take you on a short journey now. I'm very proud and honored to be able to welcome you today to the Think Summit. Think is IBM's flagship event for business and technology leaders around the world, and this is the 4th edition in Southeast Europe. We are happy to be able to gather clients from all across the region for a fully packed conference, as you can see today, where we will present some latest advance in cloud, AI, infrastructure and security. Now, if you were wondering why we call this event Think, let me tell you and remind you that Think is the long-standing company motto which was first used by IBM's first chairman and CEO, Thomas J. Watson, in 9/11 to encourage employees to use their brains to solve problems creatively. In fact, what T.J. Watson said is that all of the problems of the world could be solved easily if we were able to think. As far as I know, the IBMers used to wear blue suits until 70s, but it's a long journey and people are thinking differently, and from blue suits, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to red hats, and you will know more about it later. Zoran and Adam will tell you more about it. Please let me introduce him. This is Johannes Maurer, General Manager of IBM Southeast Europe. He will set directions and show us where IBM is heading today.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome you personally here in Belgrade for the Think Summit. Many thanks that you are joining us and discussing with us the interesting topics. Many thanks also that you took the journey to arrive here in this vivid town, Belgrade. The picture here behind me, there's something cracking. There's really something cracking when I look from the winter perspective. But if I bridge now to our business here, there's 3 things that I think really causing a disruption in our business. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But 3 things are very important that are causing this and are the reason how to overcome this. That's the digital and AI elements. You all know this, but this has and will have a very strong influence on our business. The hybrid cloud, how we leverage this, will also further have an impact. And very key and very for all our collaboration is the trust and responsible stewardship for all this. And let me now step a little bit into it. What we're seeing as IBM, there are 2 chapters. And so far we are living in this first chapter. And this from a market perspective. What we did in the last year, which was really very great, all the innovation were consumer driven, which is really good, because we were not considered so much in some other years when IT came. Now, chapter 2, as we call it, is about the enterprise-driven innovation. And let me dig into this. The consumer-driven orientation was really, we tried it out. It was an experimentation to leverage the digital and AI components. You invested time, you built groups to try it out, you worked with startups, you did it on your own, which was really great. And you touched with this, let's say, a certain important workloads. Now, it's the question how you do this for your enterprise, how you leverage this at the scale. I think this is a very important topic, how you scale it up for your whole enterprise and your clients. If I now continue and consider a little bit and step back here, the AI elements. This is a decision that you all have to make now. Are you already on the way deciding on the infrastructure, on the architecture especially, how to leverage this? Just an example, we all know that, let's say, many of the things, let's say 20% of our data is accessible. You can search it online, you can work with this. But many of the things which is good is in our heads, it's in the process of our companies, it's with the clients. And the question now is, how we leverage this? And AI is the key to leverage and use it and augment our business with this. And this is why I'm calling it chapter 2, because it's now going to the enterprise world. Let me continue here. Many things here in this chapter 1 has been driven, but application-wise, by clouds. We used all the public cloud, which is again really great, because it was so easy and nice. It was easy to start, it was easy to get developer for this, easy to think about process-wise, get very nice features, really driven nice features on this. It was experimentation. Here, now, chapter 2, it's about the mission-critical workloads, where all your investments are. You invested in your core systems, in your backbones, over decades, into the people, in the education, in system, in knowledge. And now, with all this innovation, we are touching this and do the real, true transformation of the enterprises, how you serve your clients. Yes. Key is this thing that I would like to highlight, and we'll jump in this in a second, then it goes to the hybrid clouds. This is something, and we would like to step in a second. If you look at the picture, I want to have these rights, but I do know very well it takes a certain time, and you have to wait sometimes years to have these things. To have a ride like this. The weather, you have to be fit, you have to be there, you have to have time and so on. Bridging to our business, it's very interesting and important that we all know to leverage this innovation, this technology, for example the hybrid cloud, especially here, you have to bring things together that they work out. It's a decision again that you have to make. Are you using on-premise infrastructure? Are you using cloud features, APIs, whatever? How you bring it together that you can do the integration. That's really hard work, especially when it comes for your enterprise, because it's complex and highly driven and mission critical. One thing I will speak in a second about is how to access this, how to make it happen. I think this great experience that we made with our clients is the IBM Garage, and I will speak later on in this. This is the way how you can enter to these worlds. I really like this picture because, and I also I'm doing this, and you know, what you're seeing here, very nice equipments. You can, when you prepare yourself for such a ride, you have to get all these tools, material, to make it happen. In the end, you trust on the cord, you trust on the screw. It's something that we, from a technology perspective, say, yes, it will work. If you're out there in the mountain, you forget about this, because you really have other problems sometimes to think about if this works. So you need a trust in a certain in a technology, but especially you also need trust in your partner, that he does the right thing or she does the right thing in the moment you need your partner. And this is a crucial thing for all this transformation and the real step forward, that you have a certain technology, but also have the trust in your technology. Also, for example, like that you have trust in your partner when you do AI project, that somebody really takes care of your data and don't mess up with this. I think this is super crucial in all this journey.